Uh, Class 10, students of class 10, you have been given various materials, both uh, audio materials as well as textual materials on the process of the ASL. But I thought that we should prepare a vlog on this, and that is what is in front of you. Please remember that compared with class 12, yours is a little bit complicated, right? Please understand one thing. The ASL, the speaking and listening skill, is of 20 marks generally, right? So, but there is 20 marks for speaking and 20 marks for listening. Now, the teacher will tone it down to 2.5 marks for speaking and 2.5 marks for listening. That is their responsibility, right? So it will come down to only 5 marks for the speaking and listening skills, right? Understood this? Okay. The first part is the speaking part, in which you have to introduce yourself, and then you have to come in pairs, obviously you know that, and then you will have to speak on a topic on which your pair will ask you a question and the teacher will ask you a question. The same happens with your pair. And then finally, you have the problem solving task. You'll be given a card of the problem, and you will have to find a solution. For example, one of your friends wants to go to Kolkata to play cricket in the top league, but his parents want him to study hard and forget about cricket. So discuss with your partner how you can help your friend. So this is speaking part, right? In the listening part, you will be judged on the basis of the way you speak, the modulation, that means the tone going up and down, the content that you're using, the pronunciation that you have, right? And this is the speaking part. Now, in the listening part, there will be 4 or 5 parts. That means there will be 4 or 5 passages which will be either read out or played. And you will have to answer 20 multiple choice questions. A few may be fill in the blanks, and that is how it is. This is part A, which is actually of 40 marks, but it will come down to 5 marks rather. So the part A is of 5 marks. You don't have to think about that. That is the responsibility of us teachers, and we will think about that. So part A, speaking, listening, 5 marks. The 5 marks, the next 5 marks is for the portfolio, right? And you will have to present the portfolio as you are presenting it since class 9. What will be added? The thing that will be added is, on the basis of your reading of Glimpses of India, write about your understanding of the beautiful place named Ladakh. So that this will be at the end of the portfolio. The Department of English already has given you topics for the portfolio for class 10. You will write that. After class 9, after the part of class 9, you will write the part of class 10, and then you will present the portfolio, the subject enrichment activity project on Ladakh, giving a heading. I repeat that you will have to draw pictures in that, as well as present printed pictures if you wish so. So this is the portfolio part. The subject enrichment activity, we have been evaluating you constantly. So that will be also of 5 marks, and the rest of the 5 marks will be on the basis of your previous examinations, right? On the basis of your previous examinations, you will be getting that 5 marks. So this is how it is. I repeat, 5 marks for the ASL, 5 marks for the portfolio, 5 marks for subject enrichment activities, and 5 marks on the basis of your previous examinations. So this is in total 20 marks for your board examinations, and the rest of the 80 will be the pen and paper test. I believe that we have been able to make you understand through this vlog about how it is done. Now, there are certain questions that have come up, and I want to answer them as well. That when to submit that portfolio. You will submit the portfolio as a part of your ASL. That means on the day of your ASL, you will submit the portfolio. And the project for Ladakh will be the same project that will be presented by 5 students. That means there will be a group of 5, 1 to 5, 6 to 10, in that way, right? So the first one will be presenting that project. And as I said that it will be a part of your portfolio, but it will be only presented by the first student of that group at the end of the portfolio, either loose or connected to it. But because it's a group project, we would prefer it to be loose. That means it will not be a part of the portfolio, it will come down as a separate one as well. But having said that, even if you write it as a part of your portfolio, we have to accept it. There is no question about that. But ideally, we would prefer it to be loose. Say, for an example, roll number 1 to 5 are preparing the project together on Ladakh. So every individual student will present his or her portfolio, and roll number 1 will come along with her portfolio the project on Ladakh. So that is how it is going to be done, right? So this is how it is going to work. And finally, it's your way of thinking that will come into play. All the students of that group might come together and discuss on that. Even if there are questions that are unanswered, you can contact the Department of English, and we'll be more than happy to solve your problems or reply to your queries. Thank you very much.